Hey, what's up guys? My name is Praetorian and welcome back to Urban Empire. I've got to say, I'm really enjoying this game so far, mainly just because it's different from anything I've really played before in a way. I play a lot of strategy games, and I've played some city building games as well, SimCity, City Skylines. I enjoy city building games. I don't play them all the time. However, this game is neither one of those. It's not really a strategy game. It's not really a city building game. It's a political game. City ruling game is what they like to call it. And yeah, it's interesting with the parties and stuff. Yeah, I like it a lot. We'll see if I continue liking it after we kind of have gone through a full session though. See if this is something that I'm going to play more than once. Because you never really can tell with these type of games until you really go through them. Because I'm interested to see how this is going to develop as we move through the eras. So let's go and get started. We left off and our economy is tanking right now. I built Rockville and I added too much infrastructure here. And it can't really pay for itself yet because nobody lives here. So yeah, that's costing us an enormous amount of money right now. 80,000 with the income of only 31,000. As you can see, a lot of these are not paying for themselves, I suppose. I guess this one does. Greenwood does. Okay, looks like Farnham does as well. And Grimes certainly does. All right, it looks like downtown is the only other one that's running at a higher cost. I think that's because of all the services that are located in downtown. Rockville really doesn't have any excuse for it. All right, let's go and get started. We're going to unpause the game here. Let's get this rolling here. So hopefully the economy will kind of get fixed as people move in there. It is, but it's really, really slow. It looks like we got Bessemer process, which is going to increase sales in certain industries. And then we can also change the density. I think we're going to end up doing that, in fact. Maybe in downtown. Let's see, what do we want to get next? Looks like the only one left is Rights Man. Now, we could always go to the second one and start researching stuff here now if we wanted to. However, Rights Man is going to be quicker. So let's just go ahead and get that. Let's get all of them. Might as well. And there's some good bonuses here. This is going to give let us build workshops for the unemployed. And also, there's a lot of good edicts here. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the edicts, actually. Well, maybe we should wait until this economy gets fixed. What we might want to do is go ahead and change the density right now, because that will allow more people to move in here and shouldn't cost us any money, you'd expect. I mean, I don't really know. Let's just see here. How do we do this? I think we just change it. Do we drag it? There we go. We can go to medium density, it seems. Can't go to high density. I don't know. And it does seem like that's going to cost some money. Okay. All right. I guess we're not going to do that then. Or is that the running cost? Yeah, that is the running cost. So 105,000 and then, yeah, 113,000 a month. All right, so we don't have that. I was expecting that to actually not cost anything, or it cost very little. National Shuysky Party is coming in second. And, yeah, we have the same stories we already read here. I'm going to go and take a look at the City Council, see how it is looking. Freedom Party has 25. National Shuysky Party is 22. They are actually quite powerful right now. And the Physiocratic Party is just continuing to oppose that women be allowed to give testimony and face accusers in court. Do you support or oppose? And we have a little this is going to pass something. It's going to give more demand for security for women. It's also going to give more brainpower production for the courthouse. Do we have a courthouse? No, I don't think we do have a courthouse. And then it's also going to add a bonus to security for females. Okay. I think we definitely support this. I think women should be allowed to testify. Let's go ahead and support that. And it looks like everybody's going to support it with exception of the Physiocratic Party, which is interesting that they don't support that. Okay. Nagging in the courtroom? Government debates women's right to represent themselves. Okay. Let's go ahead and see how this is going to be doing. If we need to do anything. No, we do not. It's good to go. As is. All right. We'll just let that pass on its own then. Fantastic. We're looking at a population of 3,945 right now. That's actually quite high. I think compared to where we were at. I remember just looking at this not that long ago. We're at 2,000, but we did expand really rapidly, which is of course the reason why we are so in debt right now, because I think we might have expanded a little bit too rapidly. But that's okay. Hopefully those get fixed here. Victory step completed. Home of big business. Okay. I don't know. I'm curious what that's for. I gotta look. I want to see what that one's for. Economic. I'm guessing. Home of big business. Have at least 5 level 4 businesses or 5 level 4 business to business companies in your city. Okay, interesting. I guess the businesses have levels or whatever. Let me just find a business real quick. I know that we can invest in them. These are industries. Protect building, demolish. All right, we can't invest in those. Maybe it's just the commercial businesses. All right, that's a mixed building. Huh. Well, what is it? What is that, a bed and breakfast or something? I don't know. Doesn't seem to say. It just says mixed building. All right, this is a smithery. Oh, it's a clothing store with residents. All right, interesting. Yeah, so we can promote these businesses if we wanted to, and it will boost their quality. It's going to cost us 10,000 though. I don't know if we wanted to do that though. I mean, suppose we could. Let's see here. But I want to support something that I really like. Like, I don't know. What do we have here? Like a pub, maybe? I know we have pubs somewhere. I don't know how the districts are broken down. We are finally in the green now, which is excellent. So we can start ticking this down. We're not going to be able to do anything, though, until we start making more money. Now it's ticking back down. That's unfortunate. Hope for a faded economy. Okay. So it looks like there might have been a global economic trouble. I'm not sure, though. Liberal revolution in Austria crushed. Swarelia loyalty has been praised. British and French allied coalition to invade the Russian Empire. Okay. And yeah, we're just gonna have to let this wait, guys. Let's just sit until this gets a little bit more profitable here. I wonder if we should increase taxes. I really don't want to, but I kind of feel like we have to. I think our tax is at 20% right now, and we do have some events here. Maybe this will be beneficial. The port of Praetorianville. The port of Praetorianville, that's a mouthful, has grown quickly over the last years. There are all kinds of vessels, from tiny fishing boats to gigantic steamships, and thanks to sellers, more foreign languages are heard in Praetorianville than ever before. But the sellers' quest for entertainment has caused some arrest. How will you deal with it? Of course. The sailors are coming into the city and causing trouble, basically, so we can restrict the area where sellers are allowed to go. I think that's messed up. Open a pub or two in the port. Open a seller's home where sellers can spend their night. Maybe a pub or two in the port. I think that might be a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. Or we could have their own home. I mean, they want to spend time in the port. They're still coming to the city, even if they had a house to stay the night in. So let's do the pub. This is going to actually give the port a bonus fun. That's great. They're going to have less security, though. Well, that's unfortunate. And bonus to security service for whoever that is. Can't even. I don't know why it doesn't let me hover over this sometimes and see what that's for. But whatever. All right, so our fund should be higher when this ticks up, maybe, or maybe not. Okay, our people are still happy though. That's good. There's a lot of services though that we need. We need to improve, but we just don't have the money right now. We're just gonna have to wait. And then we have stowaways here. The steamer Maria Teresa arrived in Praetorianville, and to the crew's great surprise, they found 5 stowaways in the hold. They were hungry and sick, and none had money for the passage. The captain asked you what should be done with them. So we can send them in prison. If they can pay for their journey, they can go free. I'll let them go without punishment. Well, I think that's a little bit too soft here. They're stowaways. We're not gonna send them straight to prison. That's messed up. Let's do the middle path here. If they can pay for their journey, they can go free, and that is going to give us prestige. Okay. The prestige, I don't know how useful this is, guys, because you can make the votes go quicker, which is obviously that's useful, but it doesn't cost very much prestige. I guess you can override a vote, but how often you're going to run into that situation? I don't know how much prestige that costs, of course, but I imagine that has a bunch of other negatives besides the fact that it's going to cost you prestige. You're going to have all kinds of issues because your party's going to be pissed off. All the parties will be mad. But yeah, the economy is trash right now. And it looks like Rockville is pretty much built out as well, which means the situation's not going to get much better without more money. So rights man, I've always claimed Americans. I'm not going to read that. He's doing it for us. Do we want to go ahead and pass some of these? I think we're going to go ahead and look at it. It might not cost money, by the way. We need new. Oh, we're moving to the second era, guys. Fantastic. So we can get electricity. This is the electric grid. Okay, that's going to boost companies. It's going to cost money, though, for us to get any real bonuses on that. It looks like this is going to help the economy. It's going to help the economy some, though. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what else we have available. Statue Mania. It looks like this is going to... Ooh, a university. Yeah. I would really like to get a university. Representation rights. Okay, this would allow us to get that courthouse, which gets security. As well as some other edicts and some new businesses. And then over here, this is going to unlock a central hospital. Okay. Yeah, so all this is... Oh, toilet paper. What? Of course you got to have toilet paper. I think it's quite clear what we're going to be going for. We're going to go with Statue Mania because I want to get the university. I don't know if we'll be able to afford that, though. Let's go ahead and grab that up. Get that next. And then we're going to go ahead and take a look at the edicts, guys. We haven't really done anything for a little while, so I would like to take a look and see what we got here. These are the active edicts. We need to go to available edicts. So I don't think I'm going to ban prostitution. And the reason why, because I don't think I explained this yet, I could be wrong, is because I don't think that prostitution should be legal. I think that's a market that should be regulated because it's always going to be present. You can't stop it. It's just far better to have it regulated and safer for the women involved and the men involved and everybody. And obviously you don't have like pimps on the street, you know, extorting women and stuff. I just think it's far better to have it like a legal system. Because yeah, we have all kinds of issues in every country that you go to where it's illegal. So Free Fire Brigade, that's something that we definitely want to pass, I think. Though it's going to cost more money for the fire stations. So I don't think we have any fire stations. Okay. And yeah, we're gonna get a bonus to security services for all services. And yeah, fire stations are going to be better. But we don't even have any of those right now. Financial aid for running water. Okay, this is going to increase the expenditure of the city. Yeah, not gonna be able to do that just now. It does give some extra help though. Raise workshop wages. This is money that citizens can use. That would be useful for the lowest classes. Okay. And change the number of working class. Okay, that's good. Change in monthly city funding. Okay, so that's bad. That's going to increase the city's funding. Or expenditure, my bad. That's not something we want at this moment, but we will want that in the future. We have city curfew as well. This is going to decrease fun and social life, but it will increase security. Okay. We have the loitering ban. Kind of a similar thing, suspicious behavior and stuff. That's going to decrease the fun and increase security. Okay, I mean, I think we're doing a lot better in security than fun right now. I guess it's just a matter of what kind of city you want to run. Regulate gambling. This is going to give... Okay, they're going to have less money to spend on companies because they gambled it all away. They're going to have less of a social life too, but they're going to have more fun. All right. I don't know that that's a good trade-off. Ban gambling, though. This is going to decrease fun, but it will increase social life and security. Okay, I mean, none of these are like where I'm like, we just have to get these pushed through right now. Like this one, for instance, is not going to be all that beneficial right now because we don't have any fire stations. So I don't think we're going to do any of these just yet. Maybe we'll wait. Yeah, we'll wait to do them. It's fine. Let's go back to the city. Let this roll. And we're getting a tech right now. We do have another offer for honorary membership in the Physiocratic Party. Or we have never gotten this. They offered us to dinner. That's right. They invited us to dinner a couple times. It wasn't this party. That was the national party. Now the Physiocrats want us to join their party. No, we're honored, but we can't accept that. That would piss off all the parties, I imagine. So we're going to get a little bit of goodwill with all the parties for that. Although we're going to lose goodwill with the Physiocratic Party. Okay. Not surprising. They want us to join that. I don't know why though. It's not like we really have worked with them much. It seems like the National Party has kind of been the party that we worked with the most. So yeah, women are now gonna have the right to stand in court because this is gonna easily pass here. Yeah, everybody pretty much voted for it. A few, eight people who don't think that women should have that right. But that's not a lot. That's not bad when you think about the time, 1854. All right, excellent. Anything else that we don't know here? No. All right, let's go ahead and swing on back to the city. And that did increase the happiness, I think. Yeah, I think that my happiness is just 5. I could be wrong, though. Maybe I imagine that. I just see all these happy people. And I'm just like, yeah, everybody's doing great. So, yeah, it did take us a long time to get the money situation as poor as it was. So it's going to take us a long time to get it fixed. Especially when we're not making that much, unfortunately. I just don't know how exactly to fix this. I realize there's 2 parks right next to each other here. I don't know how that happened. I guess I did that on accident. So I would like to destroy one of those, but we don't have the technology to destroy stuff yet, unfortunately. God, yeah, we got so far in the red. Okay. It looks like we have an event here. Whoa. What happened? Okay, well, we missed the newspaper because I accidentally clicked through it. So with the city constantly growing, your hands are more and more tied with governing, and there's less time to take care of your family business. Something needs to be done to ensure the business continue to prosper. Do you delegate but keep final control, hire assistants and work longer hours, or delegate? I think we'll delegate but keep final control here. You feel it's best if there's someone running the show and presenting you the pros and cons for each major decision. That way you can still make all the important decisions, and that is going to increase our cynical. Okay. And it said, did we receive that trait? It looks like we might have. Yes. You trust no one and see hidden motives in everything. This is going to decrease the fun of all Praetorianville. Also decrease the social life of a church, which we don't have any of those. However, the high school brain power is going to be increased. Well, we don't have any high schools. So, yeah, that doesn't really help us. And we can't really modify the district because we don't really have any money. Well, I suppose we could pay for it ourselves, but it's really only beneficial if it's actually going to be increasing our funds, our monthly funds. How much is it going to cost to the monthly? I can't recall how much the monthly cost was for making this district medium. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot. We're not in that position. 113. I was thinking it was like 30 or 40,000. All right, so we have the event for Stachomania. With the rise of the national romanticism sweeping all over Europe, your city administration needs to decide how to react. What is the role model for your forthcoming university? So the Austrian Empire, that's our own empire, ancient Greece, or Swarelia folklore. We're gonna go with, I do want to foster a sense of pride in Swarelia culture. I think we might do that. Yeah, let's go and do that. Swarelia folklore. This is going to increase the goodwill with the old Swarelia party. Also going to, more citizens are going to vote for the old Swarelia party. And that's going to be the same case for the new Swarelia party too. Have they split now? Let's just take a look here. Oops, I didn't mean to click on that. No, they're still the national Swarelia party. All right, well, somebody said in the comments that they do flip over when you get to Era 2, which we're not quite there. We do have to get Stachomania, so maybe that'll be happening soon. What does that see? And I really wish I could destroy one of those parks. It bugs me that the fact that I got 2 parks sitting here. I don't know if that costs us money, each park. I'm not seeing anything here that says that it does. But then again, it doesn't tell us for any of these. So it probably does cost a little bit of money. So we have trouble with the Conservatives. The Free Democratic Party dislikes the Conservatives because they are standing in the way of the reforms that the Free Democratic Party think are necessary. What do you think? Or what do you do? Try and help the parties find some common ground, support the physiocrats, or nothing. So yeah, these guys don't like each other. Let's try and help them find some common ground here. So using your authority, you force the Free Democratic Party and the physiocrats to negotiate. They discover that they do have share some common goals and are now on better terms. So they have a better appreciation of each other. Interesting. Let's just see if that, they're still probably rivals, I imagine. All right, they still don't support them. Okay. All right, let's go back here. We are flying through the ages right now because I'm not really doing anything because I'm trying to get my economy fixed over here. But I think that's good. I think it's a good for us to move through these time a little bit quicker, and everything's great. Obviously, there's some things that we could adjust here. Our city's not very fun, unfortunately, and that money is increasing. That's what I want to see. Yeah, the economy's doing much better. We're almost we almost have money in the bank, and paid off all our loans. And that's a fantastic, guys. That's a fantastic time, guys. When you get a loan paid off, we paid off our car last year. I think it was in the summer. No, I think it was July last year, I believe it was. It was just fantastic. When you we spent like 5.5 years paying on that car, and it's just so great to get it paid off. So we can we got an edict that changes what services theater provides. So we can endorse national romanticism. Sports clubs will receive government aid and sponsorship. We don't have the money for that. Provides education to all residents. So we have the university. Okay, so I want to, and we should be in Era 2, right? Huh, maybe not. Seems like we're still in Era 1. Let's go ahead and get, well, we got the telephone here, but that's going to take a few more extra turns here. I guess what we're going to go ahead and do is electricity, maybe? Yeah, I mean, the hospital would be great as well. I think, and toilet paper, guys. Toilet paper. We're going to go get electricity. Let's start researching that. Excellent. Yeah, we still are not in Era 2. Oh, there we go. Era 2, birth of national identity. So nationalist revolutions swipe across Europe, calls for representation, freedom of press, and abandonment of multicultural empires echo through the streets from Paris to Vienna. Okay, so this is the... Okay, this is our stats as we are leaving. 198 prestige, All right, excellent. So we're moving to the next era. Oh, and we have switched leaders. So we are no longer Vasily, we are now Valentin. Valentin follows in the footsteps of his father Vasily. With what little time he has left after governing the city, Valentin enjoys expanding the family fortune and being a patron of the arts. The Shuysky family coffers are critical to building a Swarelia national identity. Valentin is careful not to be associated with the artists themselves, but sees huge opportunities in developing and controlling the media. Okay, so I thought he was a lawyer, but apparently he's really into the media. So he's a socialite, which is going to increase youth fun and their social life, and it's going to increase our running costs too. That's unfortunate. He's a progressive. Interesting. So we should have more brain power. Yeah. Okay, but we're going to have a little bit less security as well. He's an optimist. Nothing associated with that. I guess maybe he's not optimistic enough to get the bonuses for that. And he's also the Emperor's nominee. Okay, excellent. Let's go ahead and continue. Wait, political changes. When the world transforms, the same happens to the people and the representatives. At the dawn of a new era, the citizen service needs grow, and there are changes in who they vote for. So it looks like the National Swarelia Party has finally flipped. So that does happen in Era 2 into the young and the old Swarelia Party. None are obsolete. Okay, excellent. Service demand changes. Looks like they're going to be slightly more demand for some of these things here. Okay, that's actually a big difference there. So we might have some happiness issues. So the old Swarelia Party wins the elections. The young Swarelia Party came in second. So these Swarelians are very, very powerful in our country, the national parties. After 30 years, London Underground train is ready. United Kingdom of Italy formed. Reactions are mixed. Okay, so yeah, Italy is now a thing. Let's go ahead and take a look at the parties. I'm really interested to see how this is broken down. So the old Swarelia Party has 16 members. Physiocratic Party has 15. Let me just take a look here at how they feel about us. Goodwill 15. Okay, 3 there, 4 there. Okay, and the Free Democratic Party still absolutely loves us for whatever reason. Let's go ahead and see what else we have. Everybody else is 15. So pretty much it's pretty equally broken down, with the old Swarelia Party having the 1 extra member. Okay, interesting. Actually, I need to see what the difference between those two are. Student duels. Duels have become fashionable among the university students of Rockville. We don't have a university in Rockville. Young men think that it's manly to have a few scars from a fencing duel. However, I was thinking guns. Duels with guns. However, the duels have led to serious injuries and even deaths. Many upper-class families are now worried about their offspring's safety. Should something be done? Students participating in a duel should be expelled from school. No, I'm sure. That's fine. Let them be men. Excellent. Even though there are those who agree upper class opinion is crazily turning against duels, they want something done. Yep, nothing's going to get done. So we get points towards Luddite, 1 point towards Luddite, and a bonus and a negative towards security. Okay, well that's unfortunate. And there's something I was going to do before that popped up. Oh yes, I wanted to see what the difference between the old Swarelia and the young Swarelia Party. So are they both over here? No, this is the old Swarelia Party. They're a right conservative party born out of the National Swarelia Party. They desire more autonomy for Swarelia within the empire, but is skeptical of Swarelian chances as an independent state. So these guys do not want to be independent. They just want to have more autonomy. Okay, interesting. And they are hardcore conservative, also on the right, but yeah, way up here on the conservative. Okay, let's just take a look at the, oh wow, direct opposites here. This is the first party that we have that is trending liberal. Okay, interesting. They're also very much on the left. So these are our 2 left parties, and these are our 2 right parties. Okay, and that's economic, of course. So the young Swarelia Party is left liberal party born out of the National Swarelia Party, wants Swarelia to become independent. So I guess that's what they split about, was one wants to become completely independent, while the other just wants more autonomy. And it looks like they are neutral to everybody. Okay, at least they don't hate each other, right? We don't have any more issues. We don't need anybody else hating each other. All right, fantastic. So population is 4,200. We're just kind of static right now because I need more money. We're finally in the green. We're making a profit here. We're also making 73,000. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, that's a lot of money. Let's go and let our treasury increase a bit before we really mess with anything right now. Let's just take the time, be patient, and then we'll get something going. We have a lot of stuff that I want to do, and we have something about the bridge. Limited liability companies. It is hereby proposed that legislation allowing limited liability companies be enacted. And what is this going to do? Let's take a look here. Oh, there's a lot of effects to this. Okay, so it's going to increase demand for personal growth, demand for security. Oh, it's going to increase the demand for just about everything. Okay, does it actually generate anything? I would hope so. Yeah, it does. It looks like this is going to be good for all of our stats. All right, fantastic. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Support that. I support it. And let's see how the vote is. Imperial Council to introduce legislation for a new type of company. Let's go and take a look at how the support is for that. Hopefully everybody's supporting it. And looks like, yeah, we're good to go. All right, we don't really need to mess with that. We'll take a look at it again before we get closer to the vote. It looks like we have an incident with the bridge. A new railroad bridge is being built, but can this bridge actually withstand the weight of a train? A member of the Conservative Party, Joseph Wintricker, has publicly ridiculed the project, saying that the bridge will collapse under the first train to pass over it. And many people appear to listen to him. You trust the engineers? Ask the master builder to build some supporting structures, or I agree with Wintricker. I don't. I think it'll... I trust the engineers. Some weeks later, a heavy storm caused damage in the city. The bridge, however, remained unaffected. Newspapers have lately published several positive articles about the bridge project. All right, so we got some security from that. All right, so that's why you trust the engineers. They know what they're doing, right? That's what they went to school for. All right, fantastic. So yeah, that money's finally ticking up here. We're gonna wait till it gets to, I don't know, 1 or 2,000. I want to have some money in the bank before we go blowing it. Although it looks like, yeah, we're generating quite a bit, but I don't think we could actually increase the density here. I don't really know though. It is going to cost 100-something thousand, and we do have an event here. Tax proposal. The old Swarelia party wants to lower taxes for commercial companies. It would boost trade and improve city finances, the party claims. Should the council lower commercial company taxes? Yes, a little. Yes, remarkably. No, or oppose. I say no. I say no. Let's not do that. And yeah, that's going to piss the old Swarelia party off. But yeah, I don't want to decrease taxes right now. I forgoed increase in taxes, and we sat and waited much longer than we probably had to for our economy to get fixed. I'm not going to go and decrease in it. I already threw both businesses and citizens a bone. It looks like the Free Democratic Party now has won, with the Physiocratic Party coming in second. That's interesting. Some nationalists are in last. Maybe them splitting the party wasn't good. Related to monkeys, new theory denounces Genesis as a fairy tale. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at how the parties are broken down now. Looks like 18. Wow. Yeah, they did lose a few guys here. The Free Democratic Party is now leading the council. Luckily, they like us, although we don't always agree on everything that they want. That's fine. You know, they don't support the taxes and stuff that we do. And you know what? I'm not for how high our taxes are either, but we need the money. Gotta have the money. Let's see. We're doing pretty good now. I think we're gonna go ahead and I want to increase density here. Do we need to add anything else here? I don't know. Let's go and increase density first. Let's get that done. That's going to cost a little bit of money. Is there anything else that we want to do? I don't think so. I think we got everything else here. We could have waited for electricity, I think. But we're not going to. Let's go and confirm that. Oh, a university. Huh. Do we want to place it in downtown? You know what? I don't want to place the university in downtown. No. A workshop. It's actually going to decrease security. Okay. Is there anything else we need? We could use a vocational school. Because our personal growth is in the tank. Yeah, it really is. I think we might build this vocational school here. Although, once again, not in downtown. Now, we're going to do that somewhere else, I think. Alright, I think we're just going to leave this as is. And then we'll modify another district later. We don't really need to build anything else. Alright, fantastic. Yep, leave it as is. And it looks like... everybody should support this, hopefully. We're going to just do a normal vote, though. I'm okay with this taking a little while. Yeah, everybody's going to support this. I guess we could have used our prestige to quicken it, especially given the fact that the prestige doesn't really seem to have any other effect that we really use it for. I haven't really seen it. And yeah, they're appealing to it. All these should pass. Trouble with the Conservatives, again. Didn't we already get this? Yeah, they did. Let's try and help them find common ground, please. Stop fighting. You got to learn how to compromise. That's the problem with politics. Politicians today, especially here in America, is they don't know how to compromise, and that's because here in the U.S. our politics has become increasingly polarized, and it's just really bad. It just causes all kinds of issues, and you can't get anything done. So we got electricity, or we had the event for electricity. Electrical innovations are spreading around the world. As your city administration becomes more familiar with the concept, a decision is required. Do you focus your effort on finding the easiest way to produce electricity, to transmit electricity, or to use electricity? Huh. Well, you got to produce it to be able to do the rest of this stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and produce it. And it looks like it's going to be cheaper to buy the electrical power plant. All right, that's excellent. We're probably going to need that. And let's just make sure all these are going to pass. Yeah, everybody supports that. How about this one? Yep, good to go. All right, we're going to wait for that modified district. And once that goes through, we're going to need to modify another district. I want to add a university, guys. Let's go ahead and see if this is going to pass. Yes, it will. Excellent. Again, voting. So this will have a huge impact, I think. I don't know if this is going to cost us a lot of money. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Let's let a month go by and see exactly what ends up happening here with our finances. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, this cost us a little bit of money. That's unfortunate. I mean, it should fix itself. Yeah, it does. Okay, because, yeah, we're building much larger buildings here. All right, great. Yeah, they're really building up over here. And this is going to start looking like a proper downtown. All right, fantastic. Yeah, that was probably actually probably beneficial to us. And it's going to allow the population to increase considerably. All right, great. There's probably a few other places I'd like to increase. Maybe Grimes over here. Do we have a commercial? Is Farnham the largely commercial district? I think it is. Might want to increase it there as well. I don't know. Let's go ahead and pause this here. We're going to go ahead and end the episode with that. And hopefully this should allow us to do something else. Actually, you know what? We're going to go ahead and do this event real quick. Treason accusations. The Swarelia Grand Ball didn't go down so well in some circles. Conservatives and others loyal to the Empire are accusing you of treason, saying you're unfit to govern the city. You hear that they're circulating a petition for the Emperor himself. How do you react? Okay. Yeah, this is serious. I'm guessing because I support freedom, liberty, independence for Swarelia. I'm guessing yeah, some people don't like this. So we're not going to do nothing. We're not going to try and stop the petition either. We're going to react in secret. And we're not going to let them know that we know. So you decide to make a speech to City Council. First, you focus on explaining your actions and the undeniable benefits of allowing Swarelian culture to flourish and how the Emperor has already granted different regions rights to promote their own local culture. Next, you focus on praising the stability of the city's social fabric and how it's unrivaled in the Empire. And last, you paint a picture of how ethnic tensions could rise here, as well as if the rumored petition were to divide the populace. After the speech, there are several who support you with loud accusations toward those behind the petition. The petition is never mentioned again. All right, so that worked out quite well for us, I think. So citizens are going to be more likely to vote for this young Swarelia party as well as the older Swarelia party. So this is a drastic increase. So that's very beneficial to us. And it looks like the physiocrats were the one who circulated this, and they don't like us because of that. Well, that's fine. I don't care. We want freedom. And we're going to go ahead and end the episode here, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, then please leave a like. Consider subscribing to the channel. And remember, this series is not going to be an everyday series. I'm trying to do every other day, just whenever I have them ready, basically. That's just because we have a lot going on with the channel right now. And I would love to play this every day, but yeah, just don't have the time right now. But maybe in the future, we will be able to move to the everyday format with this series, guys. All right, thanks for watching.